to my live series, where creativity meets cutting-edge technology. I'm Mel, and on this channel, we explore the fascinating world of AI and content creation. Whether you're new to content creation or a seasoned pro, this series is all about helping you tap into your creative potential using AI tools that can elevate your work in ways you've never imagined. In this series, we'll be diving deep into tools like MidJourney for AI-generated imagery and Canva for design, but that's just the start. I'll be sharing other incredible tools as we come across them, anything that can help you create faster, smarter, and more beautifully. The goal here is to not only show you how to use these tools, but also to inspire you to think outside the box and find new ways to bring your vision to life. This live series is about more than just tips and tutorials. It's about building a community of creators who are passionate about what they do and eager to learn together. I believe AI is changing the game for creators, and if you're ready to embrace this evolution, you're in the right place. We'll push boundaries, challenge ourselves, and grow our skills in ways that truly set our work apart. So, if you're ready to join me on this journey of creativity and innovation, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. By doing so, we'll be supporting not only this channel, but also your own creative growth as part of a community that's dedicated to mastering the future of content creation. Let's create, innovate, and inspire together. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the live. This is our agenda for today. We're going to do the welcoming soon. We're going to go over the definition of MidJourney, Canva, and ChatGPT. We're going to talk about what are digital products, how to generate AI images with MidJourney and ChatGPT. We're going to do a step-by-step walkthrough designing your product. We're going to publish and sell your product. So I'm going to show you how to do all of that. We're going to have the live Q&A. Yay. And we're going to have special offers. So if you're new to the live, with this agenda, it is not necessarily in a step-by-step process. We're just going to cover all of these topics at different times of the live. So without further ado, hey everyone, welcome to the June Creation Live. My name is Mel, and I am the founder of the June Creation, and I am absolutely thrilled to have you guys here today. If you're new, the June Creation is all about using digital tools to unleash your creativity, create stunning visuals, and even build your own online business. And today, we're going to do just that together, and it's going to be a blast. By the end of this live session, you'll be ready to create and sell your very own planners completely digitally. I want you to leave here feeling fired up, knowing exactly how to design beautiful products and turn those designs into something profitable with ease. So whether you're looking to start a side hustle, whether you're looking to boost your income, or you just want to express your creativity, here is the perfect place for that. So when we're done today, you're going to be able to create stunning planner designs using powerful AI tools like MidJourney, Canva, and ChatGPT. You're going to know how to upload your designs to Printify for dropshipping so you can start selling without the hassle of inventory or upfront costs. You're going to take bold steps towards launching your own digital product line, whether it's planners, journals, or any other creative project that inspires you. And the tools we're going to use are MidJourney. So imagine having an AI-powered creative partner that turns your ideas into incredible visuals. That's MidJourney. And today we're going to use it to generate unique graphic elements that will make your planner stand out. We're also going to use Canva. Canva is the ultimate design playground. It makes creating visually stunning products super easy, even if you have no design experience at all. And I will show you how to use Canva's intuitive features to turn our AI-generated images into professional planner pages and covers like the ones you see right now. And we're going to use ChatGPT, which we're going to use to come up with fresh, exciting planner themes, content, and even creative names for our journals and planners that will wow your audience. We're going to use it to come up with fresh, exciting planner themes and content that you just can't, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's just going to amaze you. So after we've designed our planners, I'm going to show you how to upload them to Printify. So if you've never heard of Printify, Printify is your secret weapon for turning those designs into real products. It handles all of the printing and shipping for you so you can focus on what you do best, which is creating and growing the brand without worrying about inventory. You don't have to worry about a bunch of boxes being shipped to your house. You don't have to worry about finding a vendor. Printify will do it all for you. So let's dive in, get creative, and make something truly amazing together. Aren't you guys excited? If you're excited, make sure you're liking the live. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. If you know anyone who's interested in creating a business, now is the time to share this live with them because digital products is a moneymaker. So I'm going to come over here. And as you guys saw before, these are some examples of planners and designs that I've created. And I'm going to show you how to create something like this. And when you create something like this, you can go over to your website and add it. This is my website. And you can see here that I have them here. Now, do I have these planners with me physically? No, I don't. And that's the beauty of it. And that's what I'm going to show you guys because you can make money like this without having to have the physical product with you. That's the whole point of this. This is what the Printify site looks like. So as you can see, you see my products here, and I'm going to show you guys how to do all of this. But before we do all of that, the first thing we need to do is go to Canva, make sure you create a design, and based on the size of what you want your planner to be and what's available in Printify. So the spiral notebook that I chose in Printify is 6 by 8 inches. So that is why my Canva template is 6 by 8 inches. So someone said like and subscribe. Yes, thank you. Crafts and Bargains, welcome to the live. Thank you for liking and subscribing, and let's make some money today. I'm going to show you guys how to create these digital planners. Okay, so like I was saying, when you get to Canva, you're going to create a 6 by 8 design, a 6 by 8 canvas, and that's what we're going to design with. So now we're going to go over to MidJourney. So I'm sure you guys have seen these designs where you see like characters like this. So for this one specifically, I got the character by herself and I have the background separate. For this one, this was a different case. I just had MidJourney create the whole thing for me. So as you can see, I can't really move this person around. The whole page is moving. So you can choose either option to do it. The same thing for this. The whole page will move, but then I added some little elements that will, make it look cuter. So now you're wondering, where did I get these images? You see these like girls here, they look kind of like cartoonish. Where did I get the images? So before I even talk about where I got the images, I'm going to come to ChatGPT. And as you can see, it says creative journal title ideas. I use ChatGPT for everything. As you can see, I even use it for the promo for our live. And like today, as I was going through things, I was asking it to give me, you know, titles that relate to this picture. I was asking it for all types of things. So this is what we're going to use ChatGPT for. You can say, give me an idea for a journal cover with a Bratz doll, because those little like images do look like Bratz doll images, with a Bratz doll image that relates to Halloween. And I'm saying Halloween because I don't even know how to spell Halloween. Oh my gosh. I'm saying Halloween because it is October and I want it to be relevant to, the theme that's going on for this month. So let's see what ChatGPT spits out. So it's telling me, here's an idea for a Halloween themed journal cover inspired by a Bratz doll aesthetic. It says I can use an image of a fierce, stylish Bratz doll dressed in a Halloween inspired outfit. Think a glam, witchy look, black mini dress, thigh high boots, statement jewelry, and stylish witch hat. She can have bold, shimmery makeup and maybe some fun accessories like a broom or bat shaped handbag. It's saying that the background can be a dark purple or midnight black background with subtle Halloween elements like crescent moons, sparkling stars, or a haunted mansion silhouette. It's telling me the colors I can use is black, purple, orange, hints of golds to keep Halloween vibe while maintaining the glam, brass aesthetic. It's telling me that the title Wickedly Bratz in bold, glittery pink letters at the top with playful font to keep it fun and stylish. And then it's telling me I can add some extras like small Halloween themed embellishments like spider webs, pumpkins, or even bats in a cute, non scary style to complement the doll image. So I'm just using this for thoughts, just for ideas. So I'm going to start with the Bratz doll illustration. So I'm going to say, give me a mid-journey prompt for the Bratz doll illustration. Okay, so just because I want ideas, this is if you can't think of anything and you just kind of want the AI to think of everything for you. So I'm going to hit enter and it should give me a mid-journey prompt. Let's see. It does. So it says Bratz doll character with a Halloween twist, glamorous witch outfit, including black mini dress, thigh high boots, and stylish witch hat. It's pretty much explaining everything that it did earlier. So I'm just going to take this, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to go over to MidJourney, and I'm going to do this. And it's going to say Bratz doll character with a Halloween twist, glamorous witch outfit. And I'm gonna like take off thigh high boots because I don't really want it to be a full body. Let's see what it gives me. Bold shimmery makeup, gold statement jewelry, holding a bat shaped handbag. I don't care for the handbag. um I don't care for the background because I want it to be a white background, so I'm just gonna erase this whole thing right here. I'm gonna, let's see, yeah, I'm just gonna say white background. Now, before I submit the prompt, I'm just going to take it a step back for you guys. What am I doing right now, right? You guys are probably wondering if this is the first time you're seeing MidJourney or the first time you're using it. So first of all, like I mentioned in the beginning with the explanation of what MidJourney is, you can kind of just take your ideas, put it into words, and MidJourney will spit out something for you. On this Explore page, these are all things that people have written prompts for, and Midjourney gave to them. So, for example, this person wrote poster in printmaking style, a depiction of a person without disabilities dancing with someone in a wheelchair, their movements flowing naturally and showing a strong sense of coordination and harmony. The wheelchair's rotation complement the dance, and the interaction between their bodies is smooth. The poster features a strong printmaking texture rendered in black and white tones with a simple background and detailed textures. There's so many things that Midjourney can do. Like there's so many cool images, like this one, a futuristic young man, you know, um, all types of things. The possibilities are endless. It can do people. It can even do different languages because clearly this is in English. So you can put different languages in there, and you can put different prompts in there to get different things. So this one says psycho blue, grainy, hollow printing, macro shot of flying butterflies, fine detail, etc. So when we come here, there's a settings button, right? So you can adjust your settings to what you want it to be. So by default, my settings are always 1:1, but you can change it to portrait, you can change it to landscape. It is not limited to these numbers. If you wanted this to be a 9:16, all you would literally do is type 9:16, and it would give that to you. If you wanted it to be something else, whatever you want it to be, it will give it to you. Hello, Cool Smalls. Thank you for joining the live. It's great seeing you. Um, Make sure you're commenting, make sure you're liking and subscribing. So, oh, you said love your videos. I don't know if you're saying videos, but okay. Thank you. All right. So there are different modes. You could do the standard mode or the raw mode. So standard mode, if you hover over it, it will tell you the difference. So it says raw mode replaces the default aesthetic of some MidJourney model versions. Using it can help you create more photorealistic images, cinematic scenes, or cuter characters. So I like to use standard mode because I feel like it kind of gives you this more airbrushed, more, creative look to it as opposed to raw, which is really raw. Like I feel like you can see everything, like no airbrushing, no nothing. That's just my personal opinion and preference is to use standard. There are different versions of MidJourney. I recommend that you use the most up-to-date version, which is version 6.1. If you click on it, you'll see that there it goes from version 1 to version 6.1. This Niji 6, Niji 5, Niji 4 kind of gives you more like anime like visuals. So we can keep it at 6.1, and you can manually just override or manually say what type of style visual you want up here in the prompt. There's personalized. So there is something here called a task where it kind of gives you a bunch of prompts that it wants you to personalize, where in the taskbar you select which image you like the most, and then it kind of tries to give you something similar to what you liked. And then there's aesthetics. There's stylization. Stylization influences how strongly the MidJourney aesthetic is applied. So right now, mine's at 200. The default is usually at 100. I was doing 100 for a while, and then I don't know, I kind of didn't like it anymore. I wanted to bump it up a bit, so I bumped it up to 200. There's weirdness, which is like it just makes your images look weird. Makes it look more chaotic, and it introduces these quirky qualities to your generated images. I personally don't like to use it. It does do a lot of weird stuff. Sometimes it even gives you stuff that is not PG-13, but I kind of just always have this off, and I have the variety off always as well, because when I get my prompts, I want all my prompts to relate to each other. I don't want it to vary too much. Now, there are different speeds. There's relax mode, which will take 2 to 3 minutes for your image to generate. There is fast mode, which will take a minute or less. And there is turbo mode, which will take seconds. I keep it on fast. I do want to make a disclaimer that MidJourney is not free. It's not free. It used to be free. There used to be a free version back then. This was years ago when I started using it, but then it got really popular over the years. So now they do not have a free version. The cheapest plan is $10 a month, which allows you to generate approximately 200 images, upscales, etc. per month. I have the $30 plan, which gives me 15 hours of image generation. So I've gone ahead and put this, and I want my aspect ratio to be 9:16. But let's say it's at the default. I would just do -- space 9:16. Or if I don't want it to be 9:16, I could even make it 6:8. I'm going to do 6:8 since my image is 6 by 8 images. Sorry, 6 by 8 inches. So I'm going to go ahead and hit enter, and I'm going to go to the create tab to see what it gives me. So like I mentioned, this does take about a minute or so. So we're just going to give it a little bit of time. So this is what it's giving me. And so you get 4 images. They all look really nice. Now, one thing you can do as well is you can add more specifics, determining like what type of image you want. So you can add race. You can add all types of things. I didn't specify a race, but I could have said I want a black Bratz doll. I could have said I want a Hispanic Bratz doll. I could have said I want a male, you know, a male Bratz doll. I could have said anything that I wanted. I don't really care what it is right now, but I'm just giving you guys that disclaimer. So I really like this one, actually. But the issue here is that the hat is cut off on the top and on the sides. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to zoom out a little bit. Now, you can zoom out by coming here. So you can zoom out by 1.5x, or you can zoom out by 2 or more. So if you click on this edit button, like let's say if you wanted to zoom out by 3, you can do that, you know. Um, I don't want to zoom out by 3. I'm going to try the 1.5x. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. Now, okay, so it's at 35% complete, 45%. We're waiting for it to get to 100. Now, before it gets to 100, I do want to take this time to talk about the special offers that I have on my website. Because I love my followers so much, I am doing a discount code for 20% off. The code is YT20. Right here, you can see that there are MidJourney prompts, but this is not what the 20% off is limited to. It can be applied towards the brand services, and it could also be applied to some journals that I've created before. So if I go over to the website, which I will show you really quick, where is the tab? Okay. If I go over to the website, so just keep in mind that my website is under construction. I am a one-woman show, so it does take time for me to do things. There's just so much going on. But if you come to the website, I do have some items in the prompt vault. Because I love my followers too so much, not only am I giving you guys 20% off, you also have the opportunity to get a free MidJourney AI prompt for me for the theme Pretty in Pink. It costs you $0. $0. You can get this for free. Okay. So I'm gonna put the link to my website in the chat in a second. But I also have branding services as well. So far, I only have business cards and label design and mockup. Each costs $50, but with 20% off, obviously you can get more off. There are going to be more services to come, but like I mentioned, I'm a one-woman show, so one step at a time. And you can get the rest of the other stock images. So yes, this one is free, but we also have stock images for Lace Front, the Sunflower series, Vintage Glam. There's so many stock images. There's going to be more to come. The weekend is coming, so I'll be able to put more time into adding more of these things here. And then there's the treasury. Woo! I added these today, and this is what we're discussing today. So by the end of this live, I do hope that I see something like this on your website as well. If you're not into creating it, or if you don't want to create it, you can buy it too. It's $15 with the code YT20. You do get 20% off. The code is only valid during the live. So after the live is over, no more code. I'm sorry. During the live, YT20. So now let's get back to our scheduled programming. So I'm going to go back to MidJourney because that's where I was. And the hat is still cut off. So let me try to zoom out by 2 and see what that gives me. So I just clicked on the 2x and let's see. So remember, when I was doing this, the prompt that I put was aspect ratio 6:8, but here you see 3:4, and that is because 3:4 is equivalent to what a 6:8 would be. So this is what it's giving me. I don't like it because it's too I guess I would say it's too far out. Like the hat looks funny, and MidJourney is an AI, so you got to be patient with it. It's not gonna be 100% like perfect. You just have to keep inputting different prompts to see how you can make it better. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna click on this image, and down here where it says use, I'm gonna say use prompt, use style, use image. And for the aspect ratio, I'm going to make it a 1:1 to see if that's going to help at all. Sometimes you just have to play around with it. So while that's loading, another thing you can do is use the pan tool. I don't really like using the pan tool sometimes. And I feel like we would have to pan this a lot. Sometimes the pan tool will give me the white space above, but there are other times where it just keeps extending the hat further and further up, which I don't like. Okay, so once again, the one-to-one tool did not work. So let me think. Let me use the prompt again, and let me say Bratz doll character with Halloween twist, glamorous witch outfit, and stylish witch hat. White background. Um, Image in full view. Let me just try being a little bit specific and um, see if there are some certain words that I can use to try and get the whole image to be in there. Because this is horrible. If that's the case, then we might have to remove the hat. Just to show you guys a few more images. So like these were some images that I was creating earlier, and I'm going to show you guys the prompts for those images as well. But this is all that I was doing earlier today. So we're going to go through all of this. Yeah, the image is still not in the full view. So I am going to remove the hat. I'm going to remove which outfit and which hat and see what that gives me. And hit enter. Oh, someone said let's try aspect ratio 4:5. Okay, let's try that. We're going to come here and we're going to do the 4:5 and see if that helps. That is a good idea because it gives you a longer image. So I'm going to hit enter and see. 9:16 is a good idea as well. The image needs to be longer. It's because of the hat. I'm going to try 9:16 as well. So let's say if you want to copy what you wrote, you can just come here, select on use text, and where it says AR 4:5, we can do 9:16. Let's see if that helps. As you can see, it makes the image longer. Thank you, Cool Smalls. That's a very good suggestion. See, this is all a collaborative effort, and that's why I love when you guys join because we're building together. You know, any suggestions that you guys have, totally open to it. We're building together, we're creating this. If you're brand new to this, you know, it's fine. And if you're not, feel free to put in your suggestions as well. So I like this one actually. Still a little bit cut off. Let me zoom out 1.5 and see. So someone said, I'm so glad you're showing this. I've been troubleshooting the same thing. Yes, we all kind of go through these issues. So I'm so happy you guys are on the live so we can kind of just get through it together. But these things do happen. You know, we're not in control of the AI. So we just got to make the best of it and try to figure things out. So I think I like this one. I'm actually not going to use the full image. And what I'm going to do is whenever you're going to use an image, actually, let me see. Yeah, this one is fine. Whenever you're going to use an image, you want to upscale it subtly, right? Always, whenever you're ready to use that image. And why? Like I say all the times, and if you hover over it, it says with the upscale, you create a larger version of the image, ideal for sharing, saving, and printing. You always want to do a subtle upscale. So I'm going to click subtle upscale. And it's going to work on upscaling it for me before I go ahead and download it. So it's almost there. Like I mentioned, it does take about a minute. Now that it's 100% complete, look at this. Look at the quality of this image. And I'm just going to zoom in for you guys so that you can see it. Also, I do want to mention, if you're watching this, make sure you're watching this in 4K. That is a viewing option here, 4K, so that you can see the quality of this really well on your computer screen or on your phone. So I'm going to go ahead and hit download. And then I'm going to come to Canva. And I'm just going to create a new page from the previous page that I had. Remember, 6x8. It depends. I'm choosing 6x8 because that is the notebook size that I chose on Printify. We're going to get to that in a second. So I'm going to take that image that I downloaded. And the thing I love about Canva is you can just drag and drop. So once it drags and drops, it takes a second. Here you see it's blue. That means it's like uploading. And I'm just going to remove the background, which is why I asked for it to have a white background. And removing the background is a Canva Pro feature. If you do not have Canva Pro, it will not remove the background for you. Let me just add this like so. Okay. So this is what we got. Now we need a background. So this was telling me, let's see, a dark purple or midnight black background with subtle Halloween elements like crescent moons. So I'm gonna say, give me a MidJourney prompt for the background. And let's see what it gives me. And you can write it all on your own. You can literally just copy and paste what it says, but you know, you can have it just give you the prompt as well. And you can just take this and let's see what it gives us. I'm going to type it in here. If you want to add 9x16, we can do that here. Someone suggested 9x14. Let's try 9x14. So I could click on this and then just change 9x16 to 9x14. And it says Halloween themed background, dark purple night sky with sparkling stars, crescent moon, subtle spider web, silhouette of a haunted mansion. We don't really need the silhouette of a haunted mansion, like depending on where it shows up, because we do have the girl on the front cover. But let's see. Eerie but glamorous aesthetic, subtle orange glow, spooky yet elegant elements like bats and pumpkins, high detail, fantasy, atmospheric, and enchanting. Very detailed. Let's see what it gives us. Okay, this is what it's giving. As I suspected, the house will probably be somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to try the one with the house, but I'm going to use the text again. And I'm going to remove Silhouette of Haunted Mansion and see what it gives. Let's see what the drum roll gives us. Okay, yes, I can work with this. I really, really, really like the second one. I love the second one. I'm gonna upscale this because remember, we want to upscale. I'm gonna like keep repeating it over and over until it's drilled in your minds. You want to upscale every image that you want to use. We're gonna upscale it so that we could create a larger version of the image, ideal for sharing, saving, or printing. Okay? Subtle upscale. Oh, someone made a suggestion about a style. So let's try that. So let's take this prompt while we're waiting for it to upscale. Let's let's try this prompt. Cool Small said in the style of Lee Sylvester Lemon. All right, guys. You guys can, like, when you guys are doing prompts, you can do in the style of prompts. Like, you can do in the spot in the style of like certain artists, certain themes. So let's just do that as well and see what it looks like. Let me hit enter. So this is the upscale version that we chose, and then we're gonna see this. So while this is loading, let me download this one because I want to try out and see how it looks. But let's see how this one looks as well. What do you have for us? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So this is the style here. This is the prompt. Halloween themed background, dark purple night sky with sparkling stars, crescent moon, subtle web spiders, eerie but glamorous aesthetic. It goes into the details, and I had put in the style of. These all look really nice. So now we're going to come in here and we are going to drag this on over here. Now, once I drag it, as you can see, it's blocking her. How would you fix something like this? You can either A, right click it and say replace background. B, right click it, go to layer and say send backwards. Or C, select on it, go to position, go to layers, and you can drag it underneath. Another thing you can do is use your computer keys. So if you have a Mac, you could do Command open bracket, and I'm assuming if you have a PC, that would be Control open bracket. And then I'm just gonna pull this like so. Now, I do think that the girl is clashing with the background. So we're going to choose another girl because it's clashing. We don't want it to clash. So I think I'm going to do something more simple because there's so much going on with the background that so much doesn't need to happen with the girl. So we're going to go back to MidJourney and maybe we can say, like Hispanic. So before we even say something, let's say if you're thinking like, oh my gosh, what do I want to do? You could go to the explore page. So remember I told you guys with the explore page, it shows you like other people's images. You can literally come here and just press like Bratz doll to kind of get inspiration of like what you want. So like there's one here, there's this here, there's this, and you can select something where you can use the prompt as like inspiration. So this one says cute black chibi style urban crafter, curly hair, brat style outfit and makeup. Thank you for using my art style. Absolutely. Thank you for sharing it. So let's say if you want to use this prompt, or if you want to use this style, or if you want to use this image, if you hover over here, it tells you what you could do with these buttons. So if you use the image, you add to input as an image prompt. Style, you add to input as a style reference. Prompt, you copy the prompt into the input bar. So let's say if we were to copy this prompt, and let's say if we were to add the style, you'll see that it will I guess like attach this image to it. And instead of black, let's just say Hispanic. I don't know what an urban crafter is. I guess that's her clothing. I'm just gonna remove that. Curly hair, brat style outfit and makeup. We're gonna make the oops. Let's try a 9 by 16 again because I really don't want anything to get cut off. Or I think we had suggested 9 by 14. I think I had liked that one, and we're just gonna hit enter. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you're doing stuff like curly hair, that leaves room for stray hairs and everything. It's good to kind of use like straight hair, or sometimes even body hair will do it. But when it's curly hair, sometimes there are some strays. But let's see what we get. Once again, it's cutting off the image. This is so annoying. But I am liking these images though. I think I like this one. This one is really cute. Let me zoom out. Let me try zooming out by 2. We just need wider images. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to, so like I can use the text. I can click this to use the style again. And instead of 9 by 14, let me do 16 by 9. Let me just make it wide. I think that will kind of solve the issue, to be honest. We're gonna make it wide. Let's see what happens. The zoom out is just a little bit too much for me. And guess what I forgot to put? White background. Because remember, we want to cut her out. So I can just use this again. Hopefully it gives me something with a white background, but if not, that's fine. White background. And look at that. It's doing the same thing all over again, cutting people out. Remember, like I said, AI is not perfect. You're going to need to be really patient with it to kind of get what you want. You're going to need some patience. I really wish their hair wasn't cut off. But that doesn't mean we can't use it though. It just depends on how let me make this. It depends on how it shows up on the planner, because it could maybe take up the whole planner. So we're gonna try that. I'm actually gonna upscale this one, and then we will see what we get for the others. This one, the top of the head is cut off. Let me try using the pan tool. You got to experiment with these. The pan tool, let me try using the 1.5 tool to zoom out and see what I get. You just got to experiment. And that's why it's important to get a plan where you can generate a good amount of images, because you're going to be, sometimes you get everything like really quick, but sometimes you don't. So this is why I don't like the pan tool, because sometimes instead of just giving you more space, it just adds some weirdness to it. It adds something else, like it made the hairstyle go up. It added another face. It looks like the zoom out tool worked well for this case, but there are instances where the pan tool works nicely. Like I was doing this hair image prompt the other day for a wig, I believe, and it gave me like a really nice style that I got with the pan tool. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. It was not this. This is the one I liked. This one. I had really liked this, and I had gotten this image using the pan tool. Imagine if you have like a hair company and you're like putting images like this on your website. Like, it's unique. This is going to attract people to come to your site and see what's going on, because if I see this, I'm definitely clicking on someone's website to see what's going on. All right, let me get off this filter and let me come here and see which one I like. They all pretty much look the same, but I'm going to take this one. I'm going to upscale it. There was something else I upscaled and downloaded. Let me see. I didn't download it. I had upscaled this image. Let me download it and see. If it would take up the whole screen, then maybe... Oh no, the top of the hair is still cut off for this one, so it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work. And it would be way too big for sure. It would be way too big. Okay. All right. So what did I upscale? I upscaled this. I'm gonna download it, and I am going to drag it. It's uploading, which is why you see the blue here. It's done uploading. I'm gonna remove the background. And this is what I was talking about with, like, when you use prompts like curly hair, you could kind of see that the hair looks a little, It's not bad though, but it's hard to remove the background with hair texture like this. But let's say if I wanted to change it, I could use the prompt and the style, I guess. And instead of curly hair, I can say straight hair. And see what it gives me. So while I wait to see what it gives me, let's move on to the next phase, which is the title. So I'm going to tell MidJourney that, sorry, I'm going to tell ChatGPT. We're back in ChatGPT now. And, for title, it was telling me Wickedly Brats. But I don't want that to be the title. I want the title to be something that's, journal related. Can you give me a journal related Halloween title? Haunted Reflections, Creepy Chronicles, Wicked Whispers, Spooky Scribbles, Midnight Murmurs, Pumpkin Spice and Reflections, Ghoul Goals, Bewitched Pages, The Haunted Notebook, Shadowed Thoughts. I kind of like The Haunted Notebook, personally. Um, let's say if it's too spooky for you, less spooky, you could just literally just write that and see what it gives you. Autumn Whispers, Pumpkin Ponderings, Harvest Dreams, Enchanting Moments, Cozy Cauldron, Golden Leaves Journal, Hocus Pocus. I kind of like Hocus Pocus. Charmed Reflections. We're going to do Hocus Pocus. I like Hocus Pocus. So we're going to come to text. And, like, let's say if you want a text style, right? You can literally search, like, I can write spooky and see if it will give me a spooky font. Right? Like it has stuff like this that says boo. Let me come in here and type in spooky. Okay, doesn't have anything there. It has something called scary. Or, maybe I can try like Halloween and see what it gives me. Kind of like this one. Let's make it bigger. And what was the name it gave us? Hocus Pocus. I like that. Hocus, you could put it on one line or you could put it on two lines. I think I'm gonna put it on two lines. And I'm gonna make it bigger first of all. You could either push this button or you could literally just do this. And for the line spacing, I'm gonna come here and reduce it so it could be closer together like so. And we have Hocus Pocus. Now, back to the image, right? Because we want that perfect image, which we just haven't found yet. I don't like this because it still has like the stray hairs. Let me just say, no stray hairs. Let's just see. No stray hairs. Let's see if that will help us. Let's see if that will help us. Oh, I shouldn't have added the reference images. I just wanted to use the text. But, Let me do that without even putting a size. Let's see if it will get the picture and just not cut off people's heads. So, like I said, with MidJourney, you have to be patient with it. This is an AI, so you're not gonna get what you want 100%. It's trial and error. There's a lot of trial and error involved. See, this would have been cute, but this is not the look that I'm going for. That's not the look that I'm going for. Let me, this still has straight hairs, but it's not that bad. Let me zoom out by 1.5. And even though I feel like this is not the look that I'm going for, yeah, this just looks too, cute, too sweet for this, Or we can say, you can even say group of 3 Hispanic brats, doll style, wearing black outfits. And let me make this a 16 by 9. You have to put dash dash AR space in front of it always. And yeah, you just gotta play around with the images until you get the perfect image that you like. I am very, like, you don't need to rush to do these things, and I'm very particular about my stuff. So that's why, like, I can't just spit out anything, not even for the sake of this tutorial. Like, I have to find the perfect image before we move on to the next phase. And I forgot to put white background. I like this though. I forgot to put white background, but let's see if it can, I'm going to upscale it, but we're going to see if it can, um, if I can remove the background from it. We will see. I should be able to. Canva is usually really good about that type of stuff. So let's see. I asked this one for a white background, and I'm not even seeing the white background. So that just goes to show what's happening right now. You just got to keep trying, but let's try to use this image. And 3 might actually be too much. We might need to do two people. Okay, so I'm gonna download this because it's done being upscaled. And then I'm going to drag and drop. I'm gonna delete this image. I'm gonna remove the background once it's done uploading. And let's see what it gives me. Okay, yeah, I think it's pretty okay. I like it. I like it. And it's okay if the side of their hair gets cut off a little bit, as long as it's not the top. Because at the end of the day, this is like a planner. And like, let's say if you wanted to make edits to the image, right? You can select on it. You can click edit, and you can add like filters to it. If you wanted to make them another color, you can, what else can you do? You can add shadows. You can see all of the different filters. There are different effects. There are different things. You can adjust the temperature of the image, the brightness. You can make it darker. You can make it lighter. The contrast. Yeah, there are different things you can do to edit the image. So just an FYI, let me put this one back to 0. Vibrance, which will make it the colors more vibrant. You can change the saturation, the sharpness, the clarity, everything. So there are different things that you can do to adjust. So I kind of like it like this. I don't really feel like I need to add anything else, but let's say if you did want to add something, right? Let's say if you wanted to add like a spider web, you can go to the Elements tab and you can type in spider web and hit enter. And you can see the different graphics there are. You can choose what you want to add. So let's say if you wanted to add like this one, you can make it white by selecting up here and changing the color. And let's say if you want it on this side, you can flip it because clearly the corner is showing over there. You can click flip and you would flip it horizontally because it shows you, it gives you visuals of like what direction you would be flipping it in. And then I could just bring it here. I could just drag it up like this. This is if you want to add like other stuff to it. And then like if you feel like this is too bright, you can also lower the transparency like so. I think I kind of like it like this. I feel like I don't even really need this, but like let's say if I wanted to add it, I could. I don't like it there specifically because, you know, I kind of like this orange stuff that's going on here in the corner. But like, let's say if I wanted to add it down here, maybe, let me make it white. Let me lower it and let me adjust the transparency. Yeah, I kind of like it there. And then I could, and if I wanted to be behind the girl, remember, you can right click, layer, send backward. Now, if you send it to back, it's going to put it behind everything, including the background. We don't want to do that. We just want to send it back one layer. So I'm going to do that, and now it's behind her. And I like this. Now, let's say if you're ready now to add this to Printify, which is going to be the drop shipping print on demand store that you're going to use to sell this. What you can do, let me just make sure this is exactly, let me make sure everything is centered. Everything is centered. What you would do now is you would hit the share button. You would hit download. You can save it as a PNG. And I have a lot of pages here, but I only need this one page. So I would uncheck all of this. And I could either do current page, which is page 4, which you see right here. Or I could just scroll down and select on page 4 and hit done, then hit download. All right, so now I'm gonna come into Printify. Woo! We've made it to the next step, guys. So you're gonna go to printify.com and you wanna create an account. And you can link your store to it. So the name of my store is The June Creation. I connected it through Shopify. So you can do all of that. It depends what selling platform you use. I personally use Shopify. There are people who use Wix. There are people who use Squarespace, WordPress. There are tons of sites you can use. I personally use Shopify. I like Shopify. It's easy, it's cute, it's customizable. It gets the job done. So you can do all of the connections through Shopify. But now to create the actual product, when you're here and once you've done creating your account and once you've connected it to Shopify, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the catalog. Now, let's say if not only do you want to sell this on your website, if you have TikTok, let's say if you want to sell it on TikTok Shop. Now, if you guys have ever sold on TikTok before, you will know that things need to go out fast, right? It's not something that you could kind of sit on, wait days and days, especially if someone's drop shipping it. Sometimes drop shipping can take, 10 days, 2 weeks. TikTok is not going to allow that. So Printify, which is why I like this site personally, has a section down here that says TikTok ready. So I do sell all my products on TikTok and on my website. If you can get it in both places, why not, right? So I'm going to go to the TikTok ready because I want to make sure that it's TikTok ready. I'm not going to go to any of these things. TikTok has a combination of things that are TikTok ready. So I'm going to go to the TikTok ready tab. Then I'm going to see everything that they have. So if you have Printify Premium, like if you pay for Printify Premium, like let's say if you wanted this cotton t-shirt, you would only pay $7.19 for production. However, if you don't have premium, you're going to pay $9.41. I don't have premium. I don't have a need for it yet. And we'll see as, the production goes along, as these things goes along, we'll see. So I'm going to scroll and scroll and scroll until I find what I'm looking for. So different things they have. This is under the TikTok ready. This says top selling, fast shipping, perfect for TikTok. These best sellers ship out super fast, making them perfect to meet TikTok shop policies when used with our TikTok shop US integration. Keep both your customers and the marketplace satisfied with our curated selection, tailored exclusively for TikTok Shop US. Check back regularly for new additions. So I'm just gonna scroll. I see t-shirts, I see sweatshirts, I see wrapping paper. This is cute. We're gonna come back to this for Christmas. We need to do a live session on wrapping papers for Christmas. We got phone cases, we've got stickers, blankets, and it just keeps going on and on. But I'm looking for my spiral notebook. We got candles. Looking for the notebook. So I don't see it on this page. I'm going to go on the second page. And here you go. And as you can see, I have it favorited. You can tag something as a favorite so that when you're looking for it, you can find it quickly. And when you go to the catalog, you can just go down here to my favorites. And you know that it's a part of the TikTok ready thing. So you're good. Like you just go to my favorites and you select on it. So I'm going to select on this. And if I had premium, the production cost would only cost $5.81. But being that I don't have premium, my production cost will cost $8.05. And that does not include shipping. So it tells you this is a spiral notebook. The material is 100% paper. It gives you the weights. It gives you the size. It gives you 118 ruled line pages. So that's 59 sheets because it's talking about front and back. So front and back is 118 pages, but it is 59 sheets of paper. Front cover print, dark gray back cover, metal spiral binding, etc. Now, you're going to come here where it says start designing. And it says it takes less than a day for production time. It says 8:05 and shipping starts from $5.59 in the United States. This is for the United States only. If you are from the United Kingdom, if you're from Africa, if you're from the Caribbean, if you're from any other country, you need to find something that supports the location that you're at. But this is for the United States. And I'm going to click on start designing. So like I mentioned earlier in the live, this design is 6 by 8 inches. And what I like about Printify as well is that you can drag and drop. So what am I going to do? I'm going to go to my downloads. I'm going to click it. I'm going to drag it. And I'm going to drop it. And here it is. So I am going to extend it a bit, like so, while making sure it's still centered. This should looks like it is because I just want to make sure all parts of this book is covered. I'm gonna make sure all parts are covered. And this is what it would look like. So now I would click on Save Product. That's the next step, saving the product. So once you save the product, it's loading. It's saying time to add it to your store. It's showing me how it would look, and I think it looks really cute. And even though I see this load button here, I don't know if it's like stuck, but I'm just gonna hit on start publishing. Okay, it's ready. So from start publishing, it will create the mockups for me. Now you can choose to use these mockups, or if you want, you can literally just create your own mockups. So for now, I just use these mockups. I'll probably change it in the future. And this thing has AI capabilities because without me telling it what the name of this notebook is, it already looked at the image, processed it, and it says Hocus Focus Spiral Notebook. And it says Spooky Halloween Design for Creative Souls, which I didn't ask it for all of that. I'm just going to delete this part. And it has a description for you. Now, I'm going to remove this description. I'm going to come to ChatGPT. So earlier I was creating stuff and I was kind of asking it to write a description for me. So I said, give me a description now for the Glam Diaries in the format I asked for. I had asked it earlier because ChatGPT also remembers. I had asked it earlier to put something in a certain format. So I had said earlier, create a description for me in this exact format, but for Midnight Manifestation. So it gave me this. This is something that I had kind of came up with, you know, ChatGPT came up with it with Printify and kind of just put it all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to say, so I think ChatGPT gave me the name Hocus Focus, I believe. Yes. So I'm going to say, give me the same description format for Hocus Focus. And I'm just going to hit enter. And it should give me the same format that I have for the other ones that I'm about to show you. So it tells me, you know, Hocus Focus is a perfect journal for capturing your autumn dreams, cozy reflections, and seasonal intentions. With a playful nod to Halloween, this charming notebook is here to help you stay focused while embracing the magic of fall. Whether you're setting goals, writing affirmations, or simply capturing the joys of the season, Hocus Focus will inspire your creativity. Then it says features, high quality pages for smooth writing, you know, etc. Then it comes down here and it says size, 6 inches by 8 inches, metal spiral binding, 118 rule pages. And you see that there's a period and there's a colon. Now, if you go to my website and we go to the Treasury tab and we click on one of these notebooks, you'll see here that it's copying the same format, which is what I wanted, down to even my little period and colon. That is amazing. That's amazing. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this from here and I'm going to copy it. Command C or Control C or right click and just select copy. Then I'm going to go to Printify and I'm going to select this, delete it, and override it with what I'm pasting. I'm going to remove all these tags because I do not need these tags associated with it. And I want it to show up in my the Treasury tab. So I'm going to put the tag merch because I tagged all of my products with merch for it to show up in that tab. It's even asking me for a collection, and you know, maybe I can just, let me see if I see my collection here, the Treasury. So it says my products will be automatically synced. Okay, this is a smart collection, so I don't even need to manually put it. And I'm just going to hit publish. And it says we've optimized your listings title and description. I don't know what that means, but hopefully it did not change it. I don't think it did. And now it's saying it usually takes a few minutes to publish a product to my store. So it's probably not there yet, but it will probably show up there soon. So let's give it a few minutes. But while we're waiting for it to show up, once again, I do want to talk about the special offer. And I want to bring it up right now because the live is going to come to an end soon. These lives typically go for about an hour to an hour and a half. And before I even get into the special offers, I do go on live every day. I'm still contemplating on if I want to go on the weekends, which I probably will. If I do the weekends, it most likely won't be at 7 p.m. Eastern, but I will be Monday through Friday for sure. We're going live every day at 7 p.m. on YouTube, and I'm also going to start exploring doing that on TikTok. So the TikTok page is the same name as the YouTube page, the June Creation. So you could either catch me on TikTok or you can catch me on YouTube. Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. Saturdays, I'm still thinking of the time. I'm thinking about it. Maybe I'll take Sunday off. You know, a girl got to take a day off too. I don't know. So we'll see. But back to the special offers. I am offering to my followers the code YT20 for 20% off anything in the store. And that is because I love my followers so much. What does the YT20 code get you? You can get MidJourney prompts that I have. You can get these notebooks that I'm creating. You can get services. I do business cards. I do label design. There's going to be more to come as I'm adding it. As you can see, or as I mentioned earlier, my website is under construction. Let me just share the website with you guys really quick. So that means 20% off of these items. That means 20% if you come to the homepage. Remember, I said the website is under construction. So if you go here, there's nothing here because I haven't added it yet. It's under construction. I'm taking it one day at a time. But if you come to the prompt vault, all of these prompts that I have that are $10, they start at $10. You can get 20% off. I do have one that's free, which is the Pretty in Pink MidJourney AI prompt. And that's because I love my followers and the community so much that I do want to give you guys a free product. There's going to be more products to come. But this is an idea of what you could get 20% off, YT20, that is only available during the live. The code is only valid during the live. So after the live, the code will expire. For the branding services, there's the business cards, only $50. And these are examples of business cards that I create. Whatever style you like, I can create it. Label design and mock-up, which is also $50. I don't know if the price for this will increase, but for now it's $50. I mentioned the prompts already, but you can also find them under stock images. And let's see if the product got added yet. No, I don't see it yet. Let's test it out. Let me go to the back end of my Shopify site really quick. One moment. And I do see there are some live visitors on the store. Let me write the name, the website of the store in the comment section so that it could be easy for you guys. And let me take a look at the products to see what is going on. Maybe I need to fix the tags or something, or maybe it just takes some time. I do see that it's active. Let's see. And you guys can't see what I'm seeing right now. Yeah, I didn't add the tag. That's what happened. Let me add the tag. Merch. Got that merch. And let me save it. Hopefully that will do the trick. So if you don't see the tag, if you don't see it, if you don't see it in your store, double check the product on Shopify or whatever site you use to see. I still don't see it. What is going on? Hold on. Let's see. Oh, I also forgot to talk about pricing with you guys, but we can discuss that in another live, because what Printify will do is they will also tell you like how much profit you can make. So let me actually go back. You know, there are no secrets, no gatekeeping, and I will show you guys, because we're all here to learn together and to make money together. So as I mentioned, so I do standard, it's just automatically checked there. um, the production cost, I guess, costs $5.99, 2 to 5 days to deliver. And here's the pricing portion. So let's say if you price it at $13.42, which I want it to be priced at $15, your profit is going to be $6.95. So you make a 46% profit margin, which to me is okay. The production costs $8.05 because I don't have a premium account. The shipping cost is $5.99. Yeah. Let me see if it's added to the store now. Shopify is trying to embarrass me during this live. Here we go. Okay, it's been added right here. The Hocus Focus Spiral Notebook. Okay. Look at this. This is nice. This is very nice. I like this. I want a copy for my own. So yes, so for a limited time only during this live, 20% off. 20% off with the code YT20. So just to get back into the profit margin. So imagine if you make a profit. So if it's $15, you make a profit of $6.95, which is about, let's just say $7. So imagine if you have like 60 people who purchase this in 1 week. Let's say 60 times 7. That's $420. And that's just from one product. Imagine people buying all types of products on your store. So don't be afraid of a low profit margin, because you don't want to charge people too much. I feel like this is a reasonable price. But yeah, this is it. I hope you guys did enjoy this live. I don't really have, let's see. Thank you for using my art style. You're very, very, very welcome. Thank you for sharing it. Um, there isn't really much left to talk about. This is just, like I said, I hope you guys were able to get a lot out of this live. Um, I want you guys to be able to take this and create your own designs and visuals as well. So in the beginning, I talked about the objective of the live and how I want you guys to be ready to create and sell your own planners. This is all digitally. I do not have the products on hand, but as you can see, the product is on my website. It's very simple, very quick and easy. We've been on live for how long? We've been on live for about an hour and 20 minutes now. And that's because I was just demonstrating this to you. But typically, everything would take you less than 10 minutes. The design, like, it depends, right? There are little outside factors. It depends if you can get a design that you quickly like. Yes, if you can't, then, it might take a little bit of time. But between coming up with a description, which ChatGPT can do for you in like 2 seconds, uploading it to Printify, like, it's a very seamless process. And saying that it takes 10 minutes, like, without the image generation, is actually a lie, because it's going to take less than that. There's no way this is only going to take 10 minutes. It will take much less time. So the live is about to come to an end. It's 8:20 p.m. Eastern. So I am going to extend the coupon code YT20 for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to make it expire at 8:30 p.m. on the dot. And I'll see you guys in the next live. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Make sure you share with your friends. And I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Thank you.